Good morning, guys. I am alone here in the caravan. Daniel has taught the girls swimming because I'm going to enjoy a nice, lovely shower. I don't do swimming or anything like that. I can swim because I used to do swimming galas, but the chlorine now really affects my eyes, so I can't do swimming anymore. Hi, Gemma. Good morning, sweetheart. How you doing? Yeah, so I'm here alone in the caravan, and I think we're going to spend some time together, like just by ourselves, because it's our wedding anniversary today. So, I do apologise if you hear my phone keep buzzing or anything. People are sending like messages through and comments and that lot. So yeah, got all our presents up there. Can't really see that because it's a bit too bright. But yeah. Oh, sopping hands already because my arm's going dead. Oh, dearie me. Thanks, Gemma. Yeah, we've still got we go home a week tomorrow. Um so yeah, so Monday comes around and then we're gonna change caravans over to the smaller caravan. So when we go to the smaller one, I will then do a tour of that one as well for you. Oh, bless you, Gemma. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm just here in my pointless blog hoodie. Sorry, I do apologise. I've not really been up that long. I'm half 8. I got up about 7 and I had my breakfast at about 7, quarter to 8. So, um, yeah, I've not really been up that long. Oh, that's lovely. I just actually catched a little bit of her vlog from yesterday where she had an accident at work. Oops. Thankfully, I've not done that when I've been working. Um, But Shell's not too bad because she works in admin, whereas when I work, I'm like sales assistant, so I'm dealing with the public all the time. Um, so yes, thankfully I've not had that done to me yet. Well, yet. Blooming heck, Gemma, that was early. Well, we didn't go bed till like gone midnight because we were up watching telly, and well, I was watching Netflix and Daniel was watching telly. So I was catching up on my Orange Is the New Black. So I'm just enjoying a lovely cup of tea. Oh, that one's a bit hot, that one. Oh, yeah. I'll show you what Daniel got me. I've got another present back at home because it didn't arrive in time when we were coming away. So he said I can have it when we get home. But look what he got me. How cute is that? Little elephant. He went to Tower Market yesterday and he actually found some elephants there as well. So I was well happy. And then there was like this big white one. And I was going to get that as well. But then someone came along and snatched it before I could get it. It's cute, isn't it? I think this one's going to be a boy, I think. Ooh, sorry. I'm a wee bit tired today. I had a busy day yesterday. Not really busy in the sense of like doing a lot. When we come away on holiday and if we're not in a caravan and we're going out of the actual like haven site itself and we go around doing things, it like drains me mentally because of my anxiety and that lot. But yesterday when we was at Tower Market yesterday, the heavens opened. Whoa. Uh-oh, what happened, Gemma? Yeah, so the heavens absolutely opened. It weren't too bad at first. We sat there on a bench having our lunch and with like umbrellas up, but then it started getting heavier and heavier. So we just ran underneath like a stall that obviously had its canapes up. So we just stood under there for like probably a good like half an hour trying to wait for it to die down, and it started dying down. So we just made a run for the car. Because the car was like a little bit away anyway, so it was like probably good like 5-7 minutes walk away the car. So, oh, got another viewer. Who else is on? Good morning. Oh, and I'm just enjoying being alone in the caravan for a little bit. We sort of do this anyway when we come away. I sort of have like a couple of hours by myself. It sort of helps me like get back in myself, and it sounds me weird saying that, but it's because I suffer really bad with anxiety and panic attacks. When I can just get time to just chill and not do anything, then that's great. It is good. So I've got a nice cup of tea. I'm nice and snug in my pointless blog hoodie as well. Pointless blog. Oh, Gemma, no. No! Oh no, that's bad. Oh no, that would have been absolutely mortified if that happened. Jeez Louise, no. Thankfully, I don't think that's happened with me when I've been on interviews. I'm hoping not anyway. And the weird thing is, every time I've been on interviews, it's always been men that have been interviewing me. I've never had a woman interview me. Yeah, never had a woman. I've had a man and a woman when I worked in Victoria Wines, but it's always been a man. Don't know why. That's no good, Gemma. Hey, at least you would have give a lot of people where you're walking around a good show anyway. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. We had some issues with some kids last night. My eldest daughter... Sorry, I'm just pulling my sleeves up because I'm getting a little bit warm. Hang on 1 second. My eldest daughter, Faith, we were playing like one of the arcade games, and there was like these bunch of teenagers. They must be in between the ages of like 14 and like maybe 16, 17, something like that. And they were messing around, and in the obviously, you know, if you've been yourself to like amusement parks and arcades and whatnot, you do get little kids running around. So there is always kids running around there because it's Haven. So it's generally like for families as well. So we there stood there, they're messing around, and then Faith got booted really hard in the leg. So before I could say anything, my father-in-law was next to me and he said, "Oh, right, pack it in, you just kicked her." So then they just kept on doing it, kept on messing around. So they almost knocked another kid off. And then he said to him, "Look, oi, pack it in, because otherwise I'm going to get security." Excuse me. And then they carried on doing it. So then he said to him again, "Look, I'm warning you now, pack it in." And then one of the teenagers, obviously towering over me, father-in-law, because he's only about, I think he's about the same height as me. I'm 5'6", or he might be about 5'7". No, he's smaller than my husband. My husband's 5'7", so he's about like my height. Sorry, it's my thing going off. So yeah, so he started challenging my father-in-law, like properly getting up in his grill. So my father-in-law went off to go and get the security, and we was like describing one of the lads that were with them, and the security guy knew which lad. I think they've had issues with them or something. So the security guards went off, and then they went back, and then one of the lads thought that my father-in-law was saying that it was him, but he wasn't. So because we were just describing like one of the lads that were with them. So my father-in-law saw them again, so he went over and he wanted to put it straight, he wanted to put it right, that he wasn't saying it was him that was causing the trouble, it was someone else. But because he was in the gang that was there, he just remembered like him. So he went over to sort things out. I was having a word for him for like a good 5-10 minutes or something like that. And then this is how disrespectful the teenagers are this like now, this generation. He then walked away. They all started taking the beep out of my father-in-law, like properly laughing and copying what he was doing. And I just thought it's downright disrespectful. But at the end of the day, they kicked my daughter, who's not only 9, a lot younger than them lot, but also she's disabled. Now that could have been a little toddler that they kicked, and that little toddler could have been really knocked over and whacked the head in one of the games. Or it also could have been my other daughter, who's epileptic. She could have been knocked over, whacked her head, and sent her into a big seizure, which then would have resulted in her being rushed to hospital. So, but the kids just they've got no respect for their elders anymore. And I was saying to my father-in-law, I said, you can have a word with the parents, but you know what it's gonna do? It's just gonna go straight over their heads because they don't care as long as they can go in that club and get picked up. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it kid friendly. Then they don't care. They really don't care. We see them all, you know, like absolutely rat-assed. And they've got little kids with them and they can hardly walk themselves, like the little kids. And then the parents are trying to walk next to them. They're absolutely like hammered. And they can't even walk next to their own kids. They're falling over. They're being rowdy and that lot. Yeah, she's alright, thank you, sweetheart. I know, Gemma, they don't care. I mean, I probably sound like I'm a moaning old bat because I'm in my 30s now, but I would have never have done that. Obviously, when you're a lot younger, a lot of kids go through like a bit of a rebellious phase. I did that, but I wasn't as bad as that. I wasn't like causing trouble and I wasn't speaking disrespectfully to other elders. Obviously, with my mum and dad, it's my mum and dad, so kids, like teenagers, tend to do that to the mum and dad. I would never have dreamed to do that to someone else. Like, proper get up in someone's grill, especially an elder. And especially, like, my father-in-law, who's almost 70, so he is an elder. I would never have dreamed doing that. But I guess it's just one of those things now, isn't it? They just really just don't care. So, because you see them all as well, like really, really. I mean, obviously I can't say anything, because I was young when I started, but you see them getting even younger and younger smoking now. And there's been times when we've been out and around in like the town centre where I live, and I've seen them walking past me. And you know they're young, you can tell they're young. Even when they got like a face full of slap on that you can literally get off with a chisel and hammer. Like just smoking weed and everything. And I think you're absolutely stupid for doing it. Because you're going to get addicted to it and then that can start causing problems. Yeah, fair enough, people use it for medicinal purposes. But when teenagers are smoking weed, they don't use it for medicinal purposes. They just smoke it, they keep smoking it. And you know what? It rots, that young age, it rots your brain. It really does. And no, Jim, I wouldn't have done that either. I went through bullying. I even like self-harmed in that up because I got bullied so much. I would never have dreamed of doing that. It's so disrespectful. Um, but yeah, and it's just like, but I see them like, there's so many teenagers here this year, like probably between the ages of 12 and 17 again or something like that. And you want to see how they are dressed. I saw one girl out the other night, not last night, the night before. You know, like those bralettes you can buy that go underneath tops. Like they're a bra, so they go underneath your tops. I saw her wearing a denim jacket and one of them. No top or nothing. It was just a bralette. And I thought, who lets a kid go out like that? And then after the stuff that they're wearing, you'd probably see on like a 20-odd-year-old out clubbing. I think I don't even know like how they're getting away with it. My mum and dad wouldn't even let me leave the house with a bit of lippy on or anything like that at their age. They weren't strict or anything, but they wanted me to grow up when I was grown up, not grow up as soon as I hit puberty. I sound like a right moaning old hag, but at the end of the day, the generation these days, they're growing up too fast. They're like putting loads and loads of slap on when they don't need to, because it's going to ruin it. Unless they're doing a proper, really good skincare with really good stuff, which, unless they're loaded with money, they're not going to be able to. Obviously, some cheaper stuff is alright, but unless they're properly taking care of the skin, they're going to wreck the skin, because the skin's just going to get full of, the pores is just going to get full of all the crap, and they're not going to be able to get it out properly. And they see them all with like fake tan and everything, and I just think you don't need it. Grow up when you're older, don't grow up while you're a child. Oh, I'm alright moaning a old hag at the minute, but it's just, I won't even let the girls go anywhere near makeup, really. I know, Gemma, yeah, they're trying to look like they're about 30 before they're even 15. And I think it's silly, really. If you want to wear like a little bit of makeup, like say a little bit of foundation, just like a no makeup look, that's fine. But when they've got it chiseled on and it looks like they're ready to go out on a night out, that's where I draw the line and think, no. How can you let your kids walk out wearing stuff like that? Fair enough, they want to be like self-confidence and that lot, and I get stuff like that, but they don't need to wear all that makeup at such a young age. They really don't. I'm getting warm now. Sun's out at last. It's been a bit drizzly past couple of days, and it's warming up a bit, I think. What time are we on now? Ooh, 10:15. Right, I'm going to have to skedaddle now because I need to have a shower, and then I need to dry my hair. I need to get ready because I'm going out with my father-in-law um into like the town. Where's everyone? My father-in-law, the girls, and Daniel are at swimming. So they've gone to the complex to go and do some swimming. I've not gone. I can't go in the pool or really go anywhere near the swimming pool because the chlorine's too bad on my eyes. I can't wear goggles either because that doesn't help it. So when I was a lot younger, when I used to do swimming galas, it used to be fine. But now that I'm older, now that my eyes are more sensitive to stuff, I can't do it. I'd probably be advised to stay away from swimming pool anyway, because at the minute I'm doing like some drops in my eyes because not long ago I went to the opticians and they've said that all over my eyes I've got loads of tiny scratches all over my eyes, so I'm having to do like eye drops to try and keep them lubricated, make sure they don't make sure that these scratches don't get worse. And of course, chlorine irritates your eyes, so if I go near that, then I'm going to be in a lot of pain, and it's just going to make my eyes feel worse. So yes, that's fun. Right, anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you, darling, because I need to go and have a shower and that lot and get ready, and I need to sort my face out because I'm getting loads of spots at the minute. Lovely. Right, well, I shall bid you have a nice day, and I shall speak to you soon. Bye.